In today's video, I am going to be breaking down Elijah Arenas and how unguardable he really is. Some of the things that he does on the court, you can do as well, so that you also can be unguardable. Let's get down and let's check him out. But really quickly, if you want to be able to shoot the ball better and from further away, make sure to go check out my shooting workout that is down in the description below. Okay, so let's check out this first clip right here. Right now, he's essentially putting this defender essentially into jail because he's got his shoulder into him and there's not much that this defender can do to try to steal that ball, or even in general get in front of Elijah Arenas. At this time, Elijah Arenas is able to get past that main defender, and now he's noticing that he has a gap right here. See, you need to be able to read your defenders to actually tell what you need to do next. So, for example, this defender's shoulders are facing Elijah Arenas, and this defender's shoulders are out here. So his momentum is taking him this way, his momentum is essentially taking him this way. You are not going to go and attack this way towards this defender. What you need to do is to split this gap and get to the rim. That's exactly what he does right here. He does a quick jab this way so that he can move this defender out of his way. And then he's able to gather that ball, two hands. Now, this could be a mistake. I would actually recommend either going lower or higher. Anything at the waist, I always say never do, because there's always that chance of getting stripped. And then he's able to get to that rim through two defenders right there. Again, you need to be able to read that these defenders are closing in on you. And if you are able to have the hang time that Elijah Arenas has, you're going to be able to finish that basket. Now, this next clip I really like a lot. So right now, watch what he's doing. He's setting up that cross. This defender sees that screen that is going to be coming his way. And then, what does he do? Well, this defender is reading this screen. He's knowing where that screener is. To be honest with you, anytime you see a defender do this, which is trying to touch for the screen, you know he's going to try and fight over, in most cases. That's exactly what he does right here. As soon as that screen disappears, Elijah Arenas fakes that way, and then he's able to create himself that gap that we see right here. There's this defender, there's Elijah Arenas. He's created the gap, and now he pulls up for that shot. Right foot, left foot. He could have still got up that shot if he went to a 2-foot jump stop before the shot. However, this 1-2 foot placement will allow you to have a faster shot. Also, if we watch the hand placement right here, watch how he's gathering that ball with the left hand, and then he's bringing that ball to his right hand. He's doing that on the way up into his shot. This transition from here up into his shot is going to allow him to have a faster release. Instead of having that ball go from here across, then up, and taking the shortcut across, this is going to allow him to have that faster release, and he's going to be able to make more shots. Now, coming down essentially in transition, there's a few things that I really like to point out. The fact that he's able to spin on a defender who's overplaying him. He now has the open lane to the basket. And then, once he starts attacking, getting an early paint touch. This is extremely important. Being able to attack the paint early on in a possession. Because what's going to happen is you're going to be collapsing the defense. At this point, he's got essentially 3 players who are guarding him. This is going to allow him to be able to get that kick out pass to the corner to his teammate, who is then able to then bang that shot. Here, Elijah Arenas gets that offensive rebound roughly around 14-15 feet out. When he gets that rebound, is he looking to kick it out or score right away? Well, one of the things that I notice is that he looks to score right away, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with this. He's one of the best high school players in the nation. However, what does he do? He takes very few dribbles. One dribble to his left, and then he's able to get that angle that he needed. He fought for that. Just having the ball control and the ability to know where your defenders were, and then being able to split every single one of them so that he gets this floater, is extremely high level and is not something that you are going to be able to do very easily, because as you can see, it takes a lot of visualization, dribbling with his head up, to be able to get this to happen. Okay, so now we have Elijah Arenas dribbling down court, setting up the offense, and there are times in the game where you're going to need to go 1v1, especially if you've got the skill that he has. Here he gets that screen, Man goes underneath, so he rescreens. After you use that rescreen, he's now being faced with 2 defenders. They don't tend to last long. This guy was hedging, and now he's just going to be retreating. As soon as this defender starts retreating, Elijah Arenas starts attacking that side because there's an open gap. Because that secondary defender left, he is now faced with that gap, and that is an attacking lane. Gap defender closed the lane. However, at the same time, Arenas' main defender was out of position. Shoulders were facing the sideline away from Elijah Arenas himself, which means that he needs to spin back. Once he spins back, he's created enough of an angle and gap that he was able to get to that rim quite successfully. He was able to miss that shot, but still a fantastic possession, especially if he made it. And then there's times where you just need to go straight at your man and go just absolutely mayhem on defenders. See, he can play bully ball too. He may not be the strongest high school player out there when it comes to physicality, but he wants to be. And that's something that a lot of coaches will really give you the benefit of the doubt. If you want to go and attack a man straight on and hard, a lot of coaches will say, hey, I like the aggressiveness. I liked how he tried to be aggressive here. Now, if you are the type of player who can't get away with scoring on multiple defenders, that may not be the greatest choice. So if your coach doesn't like you going against multiple defenders, that may not be the greatest choice. It depends on your role on the team as well. So keep that in mind. Anyways, make sure to go check out my shooting workout that is down in the description below if you want to be able to shoot the ball from further away. Anyways, I hope to see you guys again in my next video. I hope that this video has helped you.